In the book of Daniel, the 3rd chapter, it talks about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and they were 3 prophets that they were put in the fiery furnace because they had did things that was contrary to the king. And so these 3 men, they were in the furnace, and the thing that stood out more than anything about the flame, they said that we are not going to bow to your king, to your rules, and to what you want. But now, one of the things that we will do now, we know that God will deliver us. They were confident in that fact. But then they said that if God does not deliver us, we know that he can. And so what happened, while they were in the flame, they were calm, and they were calm. And because they were calm in the flame, and because they had confidence and they trusted that God was going to deliver them, that God was greater than that situation, the scripture says that the king saw a 4th man. That 4th man was likened to the Son of God. And so the teaching point behind that particular passage of scripture, that story about being in a flame, being in trouble, being under warfare, being under heat. But while being under that heat, they still trusted God. And many of you who are listening to me, this is the very thing that God is looking for you to use and to develop and to embrace. When you're in your situation, whatever situation you might be in, whatever kind of fire that you might be in, if you can learn how to trust God in the fire, that he's going to bring you out the fire. While you in the fire, he's going to give you calmness. But not only the calmness that he's going to give you in the fire, in the story of the Hebrew boys, they went into the furnace bound. The flames, because they were still, the flames burned them free. And they were able to dance in the flame. They were able to dance in the fiery furnace. When you become still and you remain still and trust God in your situation, the fire is going to set you free. And even in that bad, what you think is a bad situation, God's going to cause you to dance and have a leap for joy. God's going to cause you to have joy because you're not alone. Just like the Hebrew boys, they weren't alone. You need to know in your flame, in your flicker, in your flames, in your turmoil, in your tests, you are not alone. And so, stand still, trust God, and watch him work in your situation. Hear me, and hear me well. This is the word for the day.